let us understand one of the key aspect of unorganized sector of money market in India, that is indigenous banker. Before knowing what do you mean by indigenous banker and what does it do, let us first understand the meaning of indigenous. Indigenous means native to a specific place or locality. In simple words, something which is local. So indigenous means native or local to a specific area. So what do you mean by indigenous banker is basically a banking system which is confined to, located or operated in specific area or locality. So indigenous bankers basically operate into specific area locality. They generally operate into a specific social strata of the system. In simple words, indigenous bankers provide banking services into specific locality to a specific social strata of the people. Typically, they provide banking services to the areas where banks cannot reach. Indigenous bankers are also known as financial intermediaries. What do you mean by financial intermediaries? So financial intermediaries are basically middlemen which helps parties, transfer funds between them. So indigenous bankers works as financial intermediaries and they work like banks. They accept cash and provide credits. So indigenous bankers works as financial intermediaries and they work similar to the banks. In banking, what they do? They make a contract note and provides loan. Similarly, indigenous bankers also provide credit against the written documents in the form of hundi. So what does indigenous bankers do? They are the immediate source of credit funds and the credit instrument they use is typically known as hundis. They are the immediate source of credit funds typically in the areas of agriculture, industries and trade. Hence, in nutshell summary, what does indigenous bankers do? They provide banking services into specific local areas to a typically specific social strata of the people. They work in local areas. They work as a financial intermediaries just like banks. They provide financial credit instruments in the form of hundi. The rate of interest varies from place to place for these indigenous bankers. The very reason as they are unregulated, and second, they provide banking services into specific areas. So as the area changes, the rate of interest also changes.